Ankur Monastery in Spiti Valley is perched on a spectacular location, right on top of a hillock. A spur about 3000 feet high above the Ankur village, overlooking the confluence of the Spiti and Peen rivers. One of the most spectacular settings for a Gompa. Dang means cliff and Khar means fort, and Dhankar means a fort on a cliff. It's an amazing place to see. The view from the Gompa is fantastic. It is the highest point around and commands a wonderful view of the whole countryside, and particularly the confluence of the Spiti and Peen rivers. That landscape is really magical. The mountains are brown and bare, but here and there the minerals in the rock gives it shades of pink and red, and the whole place looks painted. The bright blue sky, that special blue you get only in the mountains of the Tibet Plateau. The white cottony clouds, the brown and painted mountains, rare patches of green, and those two mighty rivers. Our planned stop for the night was what we are looking at, the valley of the river Pin. The Pin Valley is a national park. It's part of the Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve. It was supposed to be really beautiful, and I was keen to see it and maybe stay a day there. We took the turn off of Pin village and crossed the bridge over the Spiti river. We are planning to reach Mud village and stay there for the night. The road becomes even more scenic once you leave the highway, and we are really enjoying the ride. We are following the Pin river now, and the road was even more deserted than the highway. But as we were riding on the road, a strange thing happened. The bus which passed us tootled and the driver waved vigorously at us, and another guy waved a handkerchief through the window. We were totally puzzled. What's going on? Our planned destination was the village of Mud. We'll soon be in Mud, I thought. And how right I was. Unfortunately, it was the wrong kind of mud. It was actual mud.
क्या हुआ? पूरा बंद है, पाइप तो नहीं लगा।
The whole road was blocked, not by a landslide, but by a mudslide. Tons and tons of black, sticky, dirty, smelly mud had emerged from somewhere and it completely blocked the road. It looked really horrible, like industrial effluent. This was some primeval sludge, some prehistoric ooze which had been lying dormant for centuries and had just come out of the ground. Maybe it was decomposed dinosaurs or something, but it smelled quite nasty and was polluting the water of the pin as well. All the traffic to mud had stopped here. There was absolutely no way anything was going across that. Trucks, cars, buses all stopped here. The villagers who had to go across were clambering across the mud and were somehow getting across. But there was no way that three heavy bikes were going over. We looked at it in shock. What shit luck, I said. But Baba shook his head. This is not shit luck. Real shit luck is with those guys who reached mud and then the mudslide came to cut them off. They are completely stuck. We can just turn back and no harm done. Well, that was true.
ये बुलेट मेरी जा मंजिलों का निशान, ये बुलेट मेरी जा मंजिलों का निशान। जिंदगी एक सफर चलना शामो सहर, ओ इसकी रफ्तार की बात है और भी। ये बुलेट मेरी जा मंजिलों का निशान। लंबी राहों पे ये क्या गज़ब की चले, रास्ते तय करे फासले तय करे। ये बुलेट मेरी जा मंजिलों का निशान, ये बुलेट मेरी जा मंजिलों का निशान। ये बुलेट ये बुलेट ये बुलेट ये बुलेट
एनफील्ड बुलेट, गजब की सवारी।
बुलेट ये